The table below shows the graph of each of the given inequalities. Fill in the missing graph and the missing inequality labelled A and B. X is an element of n in each case. This means that x is a natural number. Natural numbers are counting numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4. They're whole numbers and they're positive. So in the example it tells us x is smaller than 4. That's the first example here. And in that example we see numbers smaller than 4 are 1, 2 and 3. So that should help us understand the question. So in the second one it says x is greater than 2. So this one here is x is greater than 2. So what numbers are greater than 2? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it will keep going like that. Number 3, the picture we see, we have 6 and 7 highlighted. So this must be that maybe one answer would be x is greater than 5. That would be one way. Another thing you could say is x is greater than or equal to 6. But x greater than 5 is a fine answer. In part B, Ava writes two inequalities in A and graphs each one. One inequality and one graph are shown in the table. Complete the table by filling in the missing inequality and graph. So in the first one it says here that A is greater than or equal to 13. And it says this time that x is an element of OR. Now OR means real numbers. That means it would be all the little bits, not just the whole numbers, but all the fractions and everything in between. So it includes 13, so I can put a little dot in 13. It's a full dot, and it's every number greater than 13. So that it's a full line that I'm drawing here. I can draw an arrow here at the end to say it goes on like this forever. That would represent every number that is bigger than 13 or equal to 13. And the second one, we're looking at this graph. Notice first about the graph here that there's at 18 there's an empty circle, and because this is empty it means it doesn't include 18 and it's pointing at numbers smaller than 18. So the answer to this is we say that A are numbers that are smaller than 18 but not equal to 18. A teenage disco has the following rule about age of students. Students must be 13 years of age or older, but less than 18. To represent this rule, should Alva take the union or the intersection or the complement of the two sets in part B1? And we tick a box. Well, in this case we want it to be the intersection because it applies to both things. That you're greater than 13 but less than 18. So that would be the intersection. It would include both parts.